basically to get to Machu Picchu, you have to get from Cusco to Ollantaytambo, and then you take a tourist train from 70 to 100 US dollars. So that wasn't really an option. I mean, it was, but it's crazy overpriced. For locals, it's like $1, $2, but for everyone else, they jacked the prices up. So this is what we did. From Cusco, we took the shared car to Santa Maria. Now we're in Santa Maria, we're waiting for another colectivo, and we're gonna take that one to Santa Teresa.
For 10 soles.
For 10 soles. Once we get there, we're gonna take a taxi to drop us off at Hydroelectrica, which is like the power plant, and then you hike for 3. Well, anyways, once you get to the power plant, you have to hike for 2.5, 3 hours to Aguascalientes. We're gonna stay the night in Aguascalientes, and that's how you get to Machu Picchu.
One-way road. All dirt. Hanging on the side of the cliff.
So we arrived to Santa Teresa, grabbed some food. Now we're gonna take a taxi to Hydroelectrica, and then the hike begins. The real hike.
We found a place to leave our stuff for the next 2 days while we're out in Aguascalientes.
Yep. Alright, so we arrived to Hydroelectrico. That's where they drop you off right there. Bunch of backpackers already here, and everyone just follows the train tracks. It's like a 2-hour hike to Aguascalientes. That's how you do it. Save like $80 to $100. As soon as we started walking, comes the rain. So bring an umbrella or bring your North Face. Alright, crossing the bridge over by the water. Here comes the train.
Alonso has something to tell you guys.
Do I? Oh, today is our 7-year anniversary.
7 years?
Yep.
You're stuck.
What do you think of the trail?
I think it's so beautiful.
Yep.
It rained on us for
It got dark on us, and we still got a ways to go.
We have 0.7 miles.
You can see behind us, sun has set.
I'm so scary.
Got this glow stick, just in case. Came with my lollipop. Now we got our phones.
This is like movie scary.
Yeah, exactly.
It's scary like.
Is
like
that I've seen a lot of scary movies like this.
Yeah.
3 hours later, we made it.
Ah, llegamos.
Ya llegamos.
Después de
Machu
todo
Picchu,
el día
pueblo.
viajando.
I'm hungry.
Now hungry and tired.
Hay que ir a tomar pisco.
Gotta walk and find
Va a
our
celebrar.
accommodation. It's a hotel room. It's morning time and we are in Aguascalientes. We gotta get some food and water so we could hike up the mountain. You can take a shuttle bus, round trip $25, but you can hike it for free, which is
Yeah,
2
it's
hours.
free. I just got this for my pictures and I had such a hard time because everything's either made out of llama or alpaca or wool, so I found one that was made out of like cotton or something.
We gotta head up, so we have to get quick breakfast real quick. This is a sandwich de palta, just avocado sandwich, avocado bread. It's really good, it's really fresh. In Cusco, they're 1 sole. But here they're 1 sole 50, 150, which is still 50 cents. Very cheap. But yeah, it's gonna save us some time and
They got some cumbias bumping. That's the mood.
so they say it takes an hour and a half, 2 hours to hike up the mountain. And it's the same way that we came to Aguascalientes.
So we could have just camped on the way.
Nope. All right, so we got to be there at 12. You got to print out your tickets. And we're still not at the bottom of the mountain. All the shuttle buses are going, but there's a huge line for people that paid for the shuttle bus. So that's kind of counterproductive. So let's
So we're gonna
go.
try and beat them. Woo! Try and make it up there in 1 hour.
Way up. So right there is the bridge, right till you cross over to get to the hiking trail. They check for your tickets and your passport, so you have to have the right time and the correct passport before they even let you over to the hiking trail. Made it to the top. Only took about an hour. So I mean, it varies. They say it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to the top. But we zoomed up here. Check this out. So sick.
300 soldados ingresaron hasta ahí, 300 soldados españoles, hasta Vilcabamba, la selva de Cusco, para traer a este último monarca, Tupac Amaru I. Lo llevaron.
And this is where everyone takes their little famous pics right here. It's like really cool weather right now. They said to avoid the locals wearing these things. Yeah, it's not too hot up here. So we're busting out the coca leaves. Got a bag of these for 1 sole, which is like 30 cents. So you just grab a handful, chew them up. And it helps for the altitude sickness, but it's not too bad up here. In Cusco it was a little worse. So here, want some?
Yeah.
Tastes like grass, but once you drink the juice, spit it out, it kind of numbs your tongue and your gums a little bit, but wish we could take some home.
They're also good for indigestion and a bunch of other stuff.
She needs that.
So I'm chewing it now, and then I spit it out. And then I'm numb. And look, I'm a Machu Picchu. Happy anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I'm gonna spit my coca leaves in your mouth.
We're like llamas.
So one thing you definitely notice about the Incas is how they worshipped nature, right? Whoa, what the hell was that?
Coca leaves.
Numbs my tongue.
So Machu Picchu sits on top of a cloud forest. This is a cloud forest, which means it rains out of nowhere. It's very humid.
Feels nice right now. The only humidity is the sweat on the back, on my back, from hiking up here.
It's been such a journey to get here, like these last 3 days, but it's freaking the best thing we could have done. We've seen another side of Peru and Machu Picchu, and I recommend this trail to any adventure seekers that are willing to take the path less traveled.
If you can't take the Inca trail, just hike from hydroelectric and then hike up to Machu Picchu. That's more than enough, because then you gotta hike back home too.
So the reason why we know much about the Inca civilization and Machu Picchu is because they were the ones that were reigning during the time that the Spaniards came in to colonize. And at that time, you know, many of them were forced from their home, forced from their way of life into a more colonial mindset. And they were forced to take on the religion of the oppressors, which were the Spaniards at that time, and it was Catholic religion. But prior to that, there was no religion. They worshipped the cosmos. So they were very aligned with that. And the way that everything is shaped, you can see that it's kind of like in like what the Chinese call feng shui. It's all very ordered, organized. It's very beautiful. It's definitely something to come visit. So right here behind me is a ceremonial rock of the Incas, and this is where they used to do ceremonies. They would do sacrifices of animals. They don't know whether or not for sure if they were human too, but for sure they were doing animal sacrifices on this rock, and they would use it to connect to the earth as well. So all their ceremonies were conducted here.
You a farmer? Mm-hmm. What are you doing? No, don't. You can't dance here.
Why not?
You can't jump and you can't dance. They're gonna whistle, you watch.
I'm celebrating.
You're being disrespectful.
How?
Se me hace tan interesante como se ve todo muy
en líneas, ¿no?
Sí, sí,
Claro.
sí.
Tienes que cambiar el lens, no sé, el squat. Es más rollo.
Toda esta era la loma que veíamos desde allá.
Alrededor así.
Look who's doing the most.
El lens. Así, así, sí.
Sí, es que es lento.
And right in front of us, you can see this is where the Inca Trail ends, and it's where the city starts.
Now we're walking around, officially walking around the lost city of the Incas.
So impressive. The rock formations, everything's just impressive.
So I've noticed while people are taking their boomerang jump shots, you know, when they jump up and down, they get whistled on. You're not allowed to jump around and disrespect the Inca culture, or you're also not allowed to dance, just kind of running around free, you know.
Cracking one small slide.
All right, so how long have you been working here? Interesting.
He's scared.
Leslie, me. Oh, you look at me.
Hey, hey, Jen, Jen, Jen. All right, we're on our way out, but first we have to say peace to the homies. Peace. Bring the rain. So one last thing before you dip, come back to the main entrance right here, and they'll give you a stamp on your passport, Machu Picchu stamp, because you earned it. Now it's time to hike back down. Some people take the bus, but why stop there? You know, going down is a lot easier than
Did it.
going up.
I am the lizard queen.
So park closes at 5. You got 1 hour before the sun goes down. Before we go, check out the view. Spectacular.
Great success.
It's getting dark. Almost there. Vote for her, kill the alpacas. Yeah, yes. Vote for alpacas. Our journey back to our bags begins. We're leaving Aguascalientes. So we've been hiking for the past 3 days. But this time it's not in the dark. We got a head start.
Adventuring.
We got a head start. We got new hats.
Yeah, I just found a little shack and they sell crystals, so I got this one. So pretty.
Good vibes on our side.
Yep.
We're gonna try to go get some hot springs in, so let our bodies rest in some nice hot water.
We've put our bodies through a lot of torment, but we've maintained our health, and that's very important.
Yes. All right, here comes the train. Let's cross over here. Get over here. Get over here. Found this stick, a walking stick. I am one with nature. Nature boy Ric Flair over here. When I'm done with this bamboo stick, I will bless it to the next worthy traveler. Took about just under 3 hours.
Damn.
And the train just got here. So 2 hours and 50 minutes.
It was 5 miles.
Is it 5 miles? It was a nice hike. It's a lot better when it's not pitch black. We're in the thermal pools of Santa Teresa. After Machu Picchu, we stayed in a small little town, and this is their tourist attraction, is these thermal pools on the side of the mountain. Pretty warm. Pretty warm.
It's a good decompression for after a 2-day walking expediture.
Yep. 10 soles to get in for foreigners, which is like $3. And it's 5 soles for locals.
It's so warm.
It's right in by the river. But look at this view right there. What are you doing?
Taking a picture of these weird things. I don't know what they are, but they're so pretty.